Hey, it's me, Raika. Today we're going to have a look at the brand new season of the Vault of Time. Now, when you begin this event, you'll start on one of these two sides, either the top or the bottomless side. Now, each side will have 35 players where you have to travel along these various tiles on the map, where you have to defeat bosses, defeat minions, and set sail for the various areas of the map. Now, once you've completed certain challenges, you'll be able to get some of these fantastic rewards for your account. Now, when you start this event, you have to select 10 heroes. Now, in my case, I've selected my 5 heroes over here. Now, these 5 heroes will be used to take tier 2 all the way to tier 4 tiles. And in the bottom area over here, in my case, Awakened Souls, this hero will be used to path from one section to another section of the map. So pathing will be used for these tier 1 tiles. However, these bigger, more difficult tiles, as we can see from the difficulty over here, will be used for my full team, where they can do battle with these enemies and claim victory. Now, these higher tier tiles will give you more resources in terms of relics and blessed essence. Now, you can use these two resources to upgrade your specific trees. Now, this game mode requires that you stack a specific tree for the entire game mode. So as we can see over here, we have warriors, tanks, celebrity mages, and support heroes. Now we have to upgrade this specific tree. Now once we upgrade this tree, we'll be able to encounter and defeat more difficult enemies, claim higher tier settlements, and grow the overall power of our heroes. So as we can see over here, I would like to start off with tanks. Now, I have built one of the artifacts over here, and I'm going to equip them on my hero. So as we can see, I'm going to equip them, and this increases the power of my heroes. So you can see the stats that it provides. It provides a bit of attack, HP, and defense for my allies. So you can start pathing, and you can start going towards the first tier boss. So as we can see over here, I need to make a line with my allies to the first boss. Now this boss is located over here, and each time you deal damage to this boss, you essentially will be dealing damage to the opposite side of the map boss as well. So if the other side did a bit of damage, this boss will also have the same amount of damage inflicted to it as well. However, you still have to defeat all of these little minions over here in order to gain access to the next area of the map. Now, what's special about this Vault of Time is that there's a new map, new bosses, and new mechanics that are available. So the first mechanic over here is this little port over here. Now, once you have this port activated, you'll be able to set sail across the vast seas and acquire new territories and defeat new bosses. So as we can see, this area of the map has various colors and tiles that are located in this specific region over here. So this lighter color tile is tier 4 tiles. These darker color tiles are tier 5 tiles. Now these little swirling fish over here that are located over here in this little position, that is a tier 6 tile. And this vortex over here is a tier 7 tile. So you have to carefully manage your route so you can either go across or through these various difficult challenges. So once you have gained access to this specific port over here, then you'll gain access to this next region of the map. So there are a couple of ports over here. So there we go. There's another port over here. So you can travel across this specific land over here. And there's a brand new feature called these beacons. Now you will have to activate these beacons, and once you've done so, you'll gain a very specific buff. So as we can see here, I'm going to attack this tower over here. Now you can see these 3 beacon effects. So we have Surging Swamp, then we have Tidal Freeze, and Flaming Savior. So this is essentially for the final boss. So you want to activate all of these relics or beacons when you are fighting the final boss. This will allow you to deal more damage, become more tanky, and essentially allow you to progress much further in the game. Now you have to activate 3 of these beacons, one for each of these islands. So one in the top island right over here, there's one beacon. Then this is the 3rd beacon over here, and then there's another beacon on this island over here, situated over here. Now you will have to path to each of these specific beacons and activate them. Now, once you activate, defeat all these bosses, you'll be able to claim some of these fantastic rewards for your account. So let's have a go and see how we do this and progress to this map. So as we can see here, I'm going to attack my first couple of enemies. I'm going to select Solus over here. I'm going to select my beast and I'm going to click on begin battle. So there we go. So because this hero is extremely powerful, this hero will easily be able to one-shot all the enemies for me. So I simply can use their ultimate. There we go. Now, I would highly recommend using your most invested hero. So as we can see here, this is one of the heroes that I have, and that is extremely good at dealing AoE damage. So let's begin this fight again. There we go. She's going to ult and one-shot all the enemies. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is to reduce the amount of stamina that I use. So when I'm fighting these bigger camps where I have to use all 5 allies, I can have all the necessary heroes in order to deal the maximum amount of damage to the enemies. There we go. One-shotted them. Now, these smaller tiles will still provide a bit of essence. However, the higher tier tiles provide more essence compared to the lower tier tiles. There we go. The next couple of enemies have been defeated. So as you can see here, I'm completing a couple of challenges along the way. Now, you have to complete various challenges such as occupying tiles, occupy a certain amount of settlements, acquire a certain amount of blessed essence, relics, and a certain tier of tile. Now, once you have done so, you'll be able to rank up to the next rank. This will allow you to gain more tiles, more heroes, and allow you to use various other extremely important buffs for your allies.